that baby a freak. She gon' look at my eye when she come. She gon' look at my eye when she come. It's hard for me to not get my hands on the jiggle. I'm ready. Trying to be a man in the middle. Bend it up. Let me see if you can dance on the table. She said she can't wait to get her hands on the table. Yeah, fat with a beat. What it look like from the back, I won't see it. She got a slim body, but she won't get out there. That's still fat to me. I'm tripping. If that ass jump in the ocean, I'm swimming. If that ass go up in the air, then I'm flying. And if that ass moving like that, you skinny. Then it's still a fat ass to me, girl. I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth when I speak. I get like that, girl. What you do, what you eat, what your mama look like. Let me see it. My name Jonathan. My nice to meet you. Okay, it's fat. You don't know how to post that thing out. Ain't no problem with that. I can teach you. Shit, all you
Come on, kid. We always do this, dog.
Baby on your motherfucker's feet. Yeah, put a no hand in it over. Look at nigga dead in his eye like a soldier. Yeah, do a no hand in it over. Look at nigga dead in his eye like a soldier. Yeah, do a no hand in it over. Look at nigga dead in his eye like a soldier. No hand. Do a no hand in it over. Look at nigga dead in his eye like a soldier. Yeah, walk back, put your hands on your knees. Yeah, nigga scared not, nigga, he can leave.
Who this? It's Sagittarius. The song that's playing for you is Fat with a PH. So off rip, man, it's a cool fact. You feel me? You might be in a situation, you might be a trendsetter in a space or an environment. You might have been the one who kind of changed people's mind when it came to a topic or a subject. You feel me? You were the influencer in a space. If it's a situation where you influence people, you feel me? Motherfuckers might not have been doing that, but when you started doing it, it changed how people viewed that situation or that idea or that concept. So now motherfuckers want to get on board. You know what? It ain't that bad after all. You feel me? Type of vibe. If it's a situation where you expressing yourself in an environment and how you expressing yourself is kind of motivating a change. It's like you shifting the paradigm or the overall perspective. Let's say it's at work. You feel me? You might have been the one. Usually people don't use this bathroom at work. You feel me? And you kind of saw that as an opportunity to yourself. You feel me? So now here you go, you start using this bathroom ever so often. It's like other coworkers see you going in there, you feel me? And it's like it's known, nobody use it. Now all of a sudden, now that you start in the motion, one day you go to open the door, knock on it, someone's in there. Okay, cool. You think it's just a coincidence, then the next, not, it's a different person. Now there's traction or there's traffic in a situation. The song that's playing is Die Hard. I'm telling you, and it's almost like it might be bigger than a bathroom. I don't know what it is you kind of bring in awareness to, or it's like something you made popular. If it's a situation where you kind of encourage this, you're the lead in this line, in whatever line we talking about. I don't know what it is you kind of shifted in your environment, but motherfuckers didn't used to do this until you came around Sagittarius, whatever it is. And now that you doing it, other people kind of getting the confidence or kind of getting the, you know what, I want to do that too type of vibe. That could be in a good way though. It's like if it's a situation where if it's on a positive tip, it's like you could be motivating people to chase their dreams or some shit. You feel me? Like on a higher octave. If it ain't on some lower vibration and shit, then you might just be dancing with the devils. I'm gonna be honest. You might be kicking it with the gremlins. And it's like y'all getting back at each other. If it's like a toxic relationship, your partner cheat on you, you gonna cheat back, and you gonna cheat back harder type of vibe. If it's on some toxic shit like that, where I got a little dynamic shaking hand, you know what the fuck you get down with Sagittarius. I don't know what type of relationships you involve yourself in. You feel me? I ain't doing shit but shuffling cards, but something, man, that shit might be frustrating you. Whatever it is, I don't know who or what the frustration is coming from, but it could be just you sitting in your own mind or you sitting in your own world, and it's like you want to do so much, but you can't just jump around in the classroom. You can't just go touch the board because you want to touch the board and then run back to your desk and then touch the door because you want to touch the door. You can't run to the window because you hear something outside and you want to see it. You got to sit down and you got to let class be class. You feel me? You got to move a certain type of way in an environment, though you may feel like it's like a burst of energy out in you when it comes to this. There's fireworks when it comes to how you feel about this concept or how you feel about this idea or how you may want to express or convey yourself to him, her. You feel me? If it's an idea, if it's not a person, then it's just how you want to convey this business. You want to fuck around and give all you got to it financially. If it's on some shit, but you might not be in a space where you could do that type of vibe, or you might be in a space where that's not the best, that's not the wisest move, but that's just how you feel about it. You're willing to kind of give it all. You're willing to die for that. You know that I die for you. Shout out to Kendrick. I still risking all for a stranger. Yeah. You might just be in your feelings, and that shit got you risky. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you, Sagittarius. The way you feel about this, cause you got the Queen of Wands, and then you got two queens, and it's the same card in two different decks. Now listen, Sagittarius. I don't know what make you feel me, giddy like this. Is some got you in line spiritually when it comes to every aspect of you or every corner of you agree on this topic. You feel me? Everybody at your round table, your Justice League, all corners, all emotions, all, you feel me? All ideals can agree on this. Whatever this is, I don't know if it's a business endeavor. You feel me? You know what? We gonna do this. You feel me? You just got confirmation from the big man. He done set you the visions, the ideas of where it could go. And every idea you got, no matter how you try to taint it, no matter how you try to bleed on it through your bad experiences, it always comes out clean. Whatever the idea God gave you is, you no matter how you try to flip it, if you could try to receive it negative in the worst way possible. Nah, it always goes back to being a positive thought. Yeah, that's a God. That's a nugget. God gave you a golden egg. You might want to go ahead and sit on that bitch. You feel me? You might want to throw that in the incubator. You might want to start planning and laying out the blueprint for that idea, because the song is playing is red bottom. You know what the fuck we talking about, Sagittarius. Again, you might, yeah. You go hard for that. Whatever, whoever, wherever. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. I ain't doing shit for shuffling cards, gang. I'm telling you, but you go hard for that. I'm not gonna hold you. It's like you got the police setup where you might have just pictures on the wall hanging up at different events. If it ain't a situation where you kind of crazy about a person, I'm gonna be honest, Sagittarius. You know y'all could go there. You feel me? Now you trying to figure out, you feel me? And it's almost like you be telling folk, I ain't even stunning them. Y'all ain't even worried about it. Next thing you know, as soon as you get back to the room, you lock the door, you go in your red room, you got photos up on the wall, you curating more photos that you caught of this person. I'm telling you, if it ain't on some shit like that, then it's just how something makes you feel. It's an explosion of emotions. It's like every experience is a new experience emotionally. Every time you go here, and it could be like a negative feeling. It's a negative feeling you never felt if you didn't invest or express yourself here. But then it's like that just makes you more curious. I don't know what the fuck we talking about, Sagittarius. That's two. We ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna put that back down. I was about to say, I don't know if it's, yeah. Damn, what came after that though is kind of crazy. Yeah, you got the Two of Cups, dog. Sagittarius, you feel about something, and you already let it get you high. That shit got you high as hell. I'm not gonna hold you. The mind you have, or just the feelings you feel about it, boy, you on cloud 9. Fuck that, you on Pluto. I ain't even gonna hold you. Song that's playing. Look, step 1 is the song that's playing with you. Now it's about, now that you in this knowing, it's about how your execution go. I'm telling you, cause you holding on to this. You holding on tight. That's yours. This mine. I don't know what the fuck we talking about, Sagittarius. I really don't. There's a whole lot of water in this motherfucker though. Yeah, look at that. Cause you see where this could go. You see where this is going. You feel me? It's not like you don't know where it's going. God done showed you where it's going. God done showed you the end of this. He ain't show you the end of this, but he showed you the end of this. You feel me? He showed you as far as the tunnel could see. And yeah, you like where that's going. I like that. You know what? Matter of fact, go ahead and sign me up for that. I like where this business is going. It's almost like Shark Tank type vibe. Now, it could be in a situation if it's a solo battle, you the sharks, and you're the one presenting the idea. And it's like God sets a version of you doing something in the future that sold all aspects of you. You know what? I could see myself doing that, and I like how my future self look in this position. After your future self or whatever idea pitched that perspective on life to you. Damn, how would I feel if I was doing this? What would my tomorrow look like if I was doing this? You feel me? And whatever, you put yourself in those shoes. Whatever shoes we talking about, yeah. As a matter of fact, them motherfuckers was comfortable. Them bitch hit like loafers. You feel me? But then it's not like they was loafers. They was like you could finesse them for business or casual type of vibe. Them type of loafers. Yeah, and that shit, that was it. That kind of did it. I don't know. You going through some crazy shit, but it's like for some sort of emotional expansion. You might just be breaking up with an idea. You might just be putting a period on some shit when it comes to how you express yourself. Because in order to do that, you feel me? In order to put yourself in that tomorrow, you can't live like that yesterday. Whatever that yesterday held for you, Sagittarius. I don't know what the fuck you was getting into, but it was something that kind of had you take a step back and reflect on some shit. You feel me? You might have been outside moving kind of reckless when it came to your emotions, when it came to how you feel. You might have not been feeling, because you only want to feel. But now it's like something got you wanting to feel again. And you like what it's taking you. You like how this feels. It's a fucking Lowe's commercial. It's always a Lowe's commercial. It's really not, but when I'm on live, it's always a Lowe's commercial. So you might be in a situation where, again, and then the song I was playing before this was step one. You might be in the process of formulating on how you could build something. Now that you've kind of restored yourself in a sense where if it's an internal thing, then you've just revived a perspective or an idea about you that you killed, or you let life kill this character within you. You let life kill this hobby, or life kill this aspect. You should have never let life take you out like that. Now you're in a position where you back and you trying to figure out how to get better. Like, that better not be the fucking emperor. I'm telling you, you back in whatever seat internally, if it's a situation where you kind of got your groove back, or it's a situation outside of you where it's like, I don't know what type of, you in some sort of seat. I don't know what seat. If it's an internal thing, then you just got a ruling thought that's can't nobody push you out of. What the fuck? I need water. Like, can't nobody say nothing to you to change your mind about this idea, because this is yours. You came to this point. It's not like someone Ubered you to this perspective, or Ubered you to this idea, or sent you a message, or sent you or told you something, and what they told you changed your mind about this. No, you changed your mind about that. It's different when you rewire yourself versus when someone gives you an idea and that rewires you. You feel me? So you sitting in a different type of perspective regarding an idea, or regarding a relation, or regarding a relationship between you and another. Yeah, look. Hey man, you might, and it's like you don't play about your heaven. I don't know what got you in a sense of heaven. Something got you in a sense of bliss. And it's like every moment is a new moment. But it's like it's a new moment you're aware in. It's a new moment you're living in. There's not a moment in your life when you're here where you're not aware. And because of that, it's like you're living. And that shit, and you go crazy about that. I'll tell you, yeah. Because the Sagittarius, yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune, you damn right. You right about this one, Sag. I ain't even finna hold you. Don't it can't no. It could get a little dangerous. I don't know who or what I'm talking about, but for the last three cards to be the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World all upright, yeah, you don't quite know how to quantify how you feel, but you know you feel. And you know you feel good. That's all you need to know. So yeah, I'm alright about that. You feel me? I can't quite, cause it's like it's a new feeling. You ain't never felt this. Not in this experience. You feel me? You don't quite understand it. But it's like, damn, this feel good though. You feel me? It's like the first wild animal to get pet by a human. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck is touching me. You feel me? But like, I'm kind of fucking with it. And whatever context of reality or life we talk, you know what the fuck we talking about, Saturday. I'm gonna get you your last few cards. And I'm gonna send you on about your wig. The song that's playing is, hold up. It's almost like it brought you to a halt. It's the type of revelation. Let's say you was in the city, look what's poking out, the lovers. And then look what dropped. The Five of Cups. I'm telling you, it's the type of revelation that, let's say you was in a situation, it's the type of shit that make you halt all action. You was talking to somebody, and then it kind of just went white noise while they was talking. You know how in the commercials and the TV shows and the movies, it's like they talking to somebody, and then they you hear the and then they come to the person in the frame and they come to a revelation about something. It's on some shit like that. I don't know if you was talking to somebody. I don't know if you were doing some sort of business or you were performing some sort of transaction. Let's say you was just at the register, or if you seen Soul. When they went to when Buddy was at the zone, and he was like, yeah, this is a day trader. They usually lose themselves in the task or whatever. And then they did the little ritual and they brought him back to his life. And then he woke up and he was just like, I'm alive, I'm free. And then he was fucking up. It's like you having one of those moments. If you ain't seen Soul, you need to see it. You need to catch up. Oh, come on now. You know what the fuck we talking about though? Sagittarius, I'ma fuck with you.